We've been here before, fighting against the things that make us unhealthy, fearful, and lonely. While fitness centers closed their doors, we opened ours wider. We ran towards the front lines, providing childcare, food, support, and hope. We charged forward. As you begin to reset your life, consider joining more than a fitness center. We are a movement that says yes. Yes to the vulnerable. Yes to the isolated. And yes to swimming, fitness, and Zumba. The YMCA is so much more than a gym. We are a cause. A cause for a better us. Join a cause.
YMCA friends and family. It's Jackie, and it is an awesome day. It's an awesome day for some Pilates, and that's what we're here joining together to do. If it's your first time with Pilates, it is a core-based workout where we match our breath and our control and our movements to extend through the rest of the body, and it's going to be amazing. And if you've joined me the rest of this week for other workouts, wow, we really need this time together to just stretch and focus on our posture and invigorate our core strength and all those good things. And it's going to be about 45 minutes today, and then if you have time to stay for the next class, we're doubling up today on this fun Friday. All right, so I got DJ Holly in the house. He's a repeat from yesterday, and he's going to hit some tunes, and we're going to get started. Go ahead and just grab a mat or just some space on your floor. We're going to start seated today. Go ahead and sit down. So however it's comfortable for you, I like to sit cross-legged, and I know that doesn't work for everybody. So find a space and a spot and a sitting position that feels good. From here, we're just gonna find our breath. So you can go ahead and just close your eyes and just breathe normally. Inhaling through the nose and exhale through the nose. The nice thing about Pilates is your breath controls the movement, but you breathe normally, you just start to slow it down. So if you like to exhale through the mouth, that's okay. So find that breath one more time, nice and slow in. Exhale, lower. We're gonna add some arms here. Inhale, reach the arms up, nice and proud, up overhead. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good, one more time, just like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Now this time we're gonna reach up and we're gonna hold it. Nice and proud, up overhead. If you can go ahead and clasp your hands together, do it. Push your palms up to the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch and release down the side of the body. Now from here, you're gonna take a nice inhale. Exhale over to one side and feel a nice deeper stretch down the side of the body. From here, slowly control it, bring it back up. Inhale, exhale, drop it over to the other side. Doesn't that feel good? It sure does. So good, we're gonna do it one more time. Inhale up, exhale over. Good, one last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over. From here, your hands come back overhead and you're gonna release the clasp. Slowly drop the hands down. Take a big shoulder roll up, back, and down. Slowly drop your chin down to your chest. Now start to C-curve through your spine and give it a little hunch forward where your shoulders roll in, and then take your hands, walk them down to the floor, and just sink forward down towards the ground. Soften up through your elbows. Now I want you to gently press your knees closer down towards the floor. If your legs aren't crossed, you're just gently pressing your chest closer down towards the ground. Go ahead and drop your chin to your chest, and now see if you can take your forehead closer down. If your legs are crossed, you should feel an awesome opening of the hips. One more breath here. We're gonna slowly bring it on up. Take your time, all the way up. And then if your legs were uncrossed, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna uncross them. So I'm gonna turn to one side so you can see what I'm doing. From here, feet go down, palms back behind the booty. Guys, we're lifting up. We're starting right here in our warm-up. So from here, I got a small lift happening to start. My hips are coming off the floor. My core is braced, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that belly button back into your spine, pushing the palms down through the ground. Now soften up through those elbows. I want you to make sure your palm is directly underneath your shoulder. Your head is in line with your spine. And if you're feeling good with that strong core, you're gonna push through the heels, and then you're gonna lift the hips just a little bit higher. Your head does draw back, so look straight up towards the ceiling. And now from here, we're gonna focus on warming up the back of the legs, the hamstrings, the glutes. Push the heels down, wiggle out through the toes, and then press them down into the ground. Lift your hips just a little bit higher. Feel a little burn happening in those glutes. Say good morning to those hamstrings. From here, keep that belly nice and braced. A slow drop of the hips, a slow bend in the elbow, then push right back up. Here we start to warm up the arms, the triceps. As you bend in and press up, feel a little tingle in the back of the arm. You have it just one more time, down and up. Now holding this bridge and freeze. This tabletop, your head looks straight up. From here, you're gonna slowly sink the hips back down to the floor. If you can, go ahead and straighten out through the legs. We're gonna hinge at that hip, flex the feet, and reach down for the toes. Now, if this isn't working for you, you're gonna go ahead and reach for your shins, or you're gonna go ahead and wrap your hands around the back of the legs and just reach down on the calf muscle. If you can reach for the feet, go for it. And slowly drop in, chin to chest, shoulders down. One last breath right here, inhale. And exhale. From here, you're gonna slowly rise up. Hands are gonna come behind the head. Listen, we're still in our warm-up phase. If it doesn't feel good for you to sit here with straight legs, option is a bent knee, right? Yes. In Pilates, we make our movement smaller to make it easier. So, a little drop back. First, we tighten up through that belly. We're gonna lean back as far as you can, what feels good, and then hold and breathe. Exhale, come back up. So spine is stacked. One vertebrae on top of the other. You use your core to control that lean back. Remember that option, keep the knees bent. Inhale, lower back. Tighten up through that belly. Exhale and rise. Awesome. 2 more times. Lower down. Then lift up. You have it one more time. Back and hold. Then lift it up with control. Now listen, guys. We're gonna lean back, we're gonna hold. As far back as you can go and just freeze. Now we're gonna release this by rolling down towards the floor, but first listen, belly button tight towards the back of the spine. If you need help, you're bending your knees in and just roll yourself down. If you're with me, you're gonna start to C-curve through that spine, tuck the chin into the chest, one vertebrae at a time, lower down to the floor, and hold it right there. Sinking your spine down towards the mat. Breathe here. Hands are coming back down towards the hips. Feet are gonna bend in close, push up into a bridge, and freeze. We're back to warming up the back of the legs, little pulse, lift, and drop. It's tiny and it's quick. Heels press through the ground, toes push down through the ground, hips nice and high. Keep this going. If you are a shoulder tucker and you prefer to tuck the shoulders under, go for it. You have it one more breath. Now up and hold and freeze. Balance check. Lift your right leg if you can and hold. Now point and flex through this foot. Feel what happens with this leg. As you flex, you feel a stretch in the calf. As you point, you stretch through the shin. One more. Put the foot back down. Change legs, hips stay high. Raise that belly. Point the foot. And then flex. You can make this point and flex slow, quick, whatever feels good for your body today. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly drop the foot back down. We're holding it right here. If you need to drop out, you do it. If you're feeling okay, hips stay high. Listen, balance on the shoulders. Palms are down. Open the knees and then close the knees. There we are with our outer thighs. Our butt cheeks are feeling it. Open the knees and close. Your range is determined by how you're feeling today. So if you feel like your hips are feeling okay to go a little bit wider with the knees, you do it. You're turning to the outside of your feet and then pushing the soles back down to the ground. Good, 2 more. Last one, open and close, squeeze tight, bring the knees back up, untuck those shoulders if they're tucked, one vertebrae at a time, sink back down. Now as your tailbone taps, knees lift, feet come off the floor, slow crunch. So chin to chest and hold. Palms are pushing down. We're going right into our 100. So this right here is a strong beat of the hands. Warming up through the shoulders. My chin is tucked into my chest. But if you need an option, head is on the floor. And anytime I pick my head up, your option is always to put it back down. Okay? All right. If you're feeling okay, you're gonna go ahead and straighten out through those legs. And when we straighten out through our legs, we create a Pilates stance where our heels are squeezed tight together. Our legs are straight without locking out through the knees. Feet are pointed up towards the sky. Toes are relaxed. Now slowly drop the legs closer down towards the ground. Stronger beat of the arm. Let's match it to our breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. So you stay with this if this is feeling good. If you can go an inch lower, you do it. If you can squeeze your heels a little bit tighter, you do it. If this right here, head down, knees bent, is all you have left, keep it going, okay? Instead of giving up, drop the head down and bend the knees. You have it 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 2 to go. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the knees in. Hug. And drop the head. And easy rock side to side. Now as we move on, guys, take this as a recovery anytime you need it. It's a nice massage for the spine. As you rock side to side, it's also a nice release of that low back. From here, our right knee is going to stay in towards our chest. Our left leg is going long. Head down on the ground. Stop your rock. Outside hand goes on the ankle of the bent leg. Other hand rests right on the knee, nice and gentle. Tuck the chin. Crunch up if you can. Inhale here. Exhale and just change. Now see how high my straight leg is going? You can keep it there, or you can make this exercise more intense the lower you take your leg. This movement right here is called our single leg stretch. Tuck the knee, tuck the chin, pull the knee in towards the chest. You're elongating that straight leg and pointing it to the opposite side of the room. Stretching out as we work the core. Keep that belly braced and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last set. Inhale. Exhale. Both knees pull into the chest. Freeze. Hold. Drop your head if you need a recovery. If not, double leg stretch. Inhale. Kick out. And then pull in. Option. Head is down. Legs go high. Okay? If it's too tough for you to swing the arms overhead, just take them out to the side. From here, if you can, you go lower to make it harder. 4 more. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, squeeze in. As your legs go long, work the inner thigh. Squeeze the heels. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. From here, right leg goes long and high. Left leg shoots out. Grab gently behind the calf. Tuck the chin in, drop the shoulders down. Feel a stretch in the back of the leg. Option, head hits the floor. Switch and hold. Freeze right here. Breathe. Now we're going to speed this up. Single straight leg stretch. Inhale and exhale. Option, bend the knee. Option, head on the floor. See where I am right here? You can stay right here. Guys, be kind to your body. Know that change takes time. So don't give up on yourself. Start wherever you are that feels good, and let's grow together. If you can straighten out the leg, you do it. You have it. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Both legs go up. Hands go back behind the head. Squeeze those heels. Elbows wide. Double. Straight leg stretch. Drop the legs only. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Repeat. Inhale. Now remember, Pilates starts at the core. Belly must control the movement. Those abs must be strong. If you're feeling any discomfort in your low back, make your movement smaller. Refocus, take a break, and then join back when you're feeling okay. 4 to go. Inhale, drop. Exhale, rise. Option, head is down, and a smaller drop. Decrease the intensity by decreasing your range. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Keep your hands right where they are. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Left leg goes long. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the knee. Come back center, change the legs, twist the other way. Now, cycle through this. Flow through it. Inhale as you come center, exhale and twist. Make sure you're moving with your breath. Pilates starts at the core, but then you use your mind, body awareness and control to work the rest of the body. Squeeze through the cheeks, smile a little bit, it's almost over. You have it one more set, right and left. Inhale, exhale, twist, last one. Come back center, drop the head, hug the knees, rock it out. Body should feel nice and warm by now. Maybe a little sweaty. It is okay to get sweaty in Pilates. It's good for you. Hands going back to the floor. Feet go back to your mat. Bridge and hold. Now, tuck those shoulders if it feels okay. We are just opening up the hips here, preparing for the next move. What I want to say is as we increase the difficulty in this bridge, you can always just be here. And being here is just fine. When you're ready, you're going to untuck through the shoulders. One vertebrae at a time, you're dropping that spine to the floor. Once your tailbone taps, you're going to take your right leg, if you can, cross it over the left. So your foot is on your quad and your knee presses away. Now, if you just want to stay here and get a nice hip opener stretch on the ground, you do. Right here is your option. If you're feeling okay for a single leg bridge, we're going to push through the heel, lift the hips, and as you lift the hips, this leg, push it down. Really feel a nice stretch in the hips. Now, keep your hips parallel to the ground. Palms are down. Deep breath. If you're feeling okay, we got a little pulse. So lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold and freeze. Just wait. Gaze is straight up. I will talk you through this. No need to look at me right now. Find your strength. Belly in, pressing through the heel, toes are down. Listen, that bent leg that's off the ground, we're gonna lift it. Belly tight. Now release it. So you're bringing the knee in towards the body, and then you're gonna straighten it up towards the sky. Hold. Find your breath. Inhale, lower the leg. Now I know, flex and rise. You really want to break. I know, point and drop. This butt cheek, oh holy moly, is it screaming? Sure it is. We are gonna get a break. You're gonna work for it. If you need a break, drop down and stay with the leg kick. Hips can be on the floor, and you can cycle through this move 2 more times. Point, drop, flex and rise. Last one. Lower down. Keep those hips high if you can. Flex, lift up and hold. Right here. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put this foot down. Holy cow. Feet down. Untuck those shoulders if they were tucked. Give it time to sink. 1 vertebrae at a time. Back down. Let's stretch. Other leg crosses. If you need a pat, a smack, go for it. Refocus on the other side. Belly tight, palms are down, gaze is straight up. Remember, you can stay right here and push the knee away. If you're coming with me, find it, push it, lift the hips, push the knee away, open up through the hips. Finding the balance in your shoulder blades and your core. Hips stacked, parallel to the ceiling. From here, lift and lift. Little tiny pulse, only if it's feeling okay. Keep this going. Little tiny pulse. Do you feel that burn start to happen again? In that butt cheek, in the hamstring. Now don't forget about the stretch. Push the knee away, open up through the hips. It feels okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, now just hold. Lift the hips just an inch higher. Push the toes down. Find your breath. Find your core control. Take the knee. Bring it in. Straighten out through the leg. Hold. Gaze is straight up. Flex through the foot. Drop the leg. Point and rise, all right there. That's where it starts to really burn. fight for it. Fight for change. Fight to challenge yourself, right? If you don't challenge yourself, you're never going to change. If you make it too easy, you're just going to stay the same. Keep it going. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. 2 more. Drop down with control. Point and rise. Last one. Tighten up through that core. Protect that low back. Up and hold. All right, drop that leg down. Even weight through those heels. Wiggle out through the toes. Untuck the shoulders if they were tucked. Drop it. Oh, 1 vertebrae at a time. Feels good, guys. We're going to take a big, big hug. Knees into the chest. Rock it out. Side to side. 1 more breath right here. We're going to keep moving on. If you need a longer recovery where you want to keep rocking and rolling side to side, please take it. From here, we're going to put our right leg down on the ground. Our left leg is going to straighten out. So knees are squeezed in tight. Arms are coming up overhead. Belly is as tight as you can get it. So when I say tight or brace your core, we are not holding our breath. We are always breathing. We are finding those tiny muscles and you're pulling them together right in your core, and it does take time to find it. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift up. A small little crunch. Reach the fingers out. Keep breathing while you're here. If it doesn't feel good with the crunch, drop the head back down. Squeeze the knees tight. Work the inner thighs. Drop down. Control it. Hands come back overhead. Switch legs. Knees squeeze. Shoulders down. Inhale. Rise. Hold. Good posture here. Chin to chest. Shoulders up, back and down. Chest proud. Reach through the fingers. All right. Drop down. Switch legs. We're going to make it a little harder. If that was good for you, you stay right what we did, right? You stay with what we just did. If you can take it up a level, we're balancing on our tailbone. We're going into a modified teaser. V-sit. You go up on your inhale, so find your breath. Inhale, rise up. So here, you use your core to roll up. Now, once you get up, I need you to lengthen out through that spine. So chest lift, shoulders go back and down, as opposed to this, right? We don't want to hunch in here. We want a proper posture, shoulders back and down. Now reach through those fingers. Now to get out of it, you do C-curve the spine, tuck the chin into the chest, and slowly roll. Let's try the other side. Switching legs, knees squeeze, inhale, lift up, exhale, hold. Be proud. Reach through the fingers. Squeeze the knees tighter. Belly is as strong as you can get it. Maybe you're feeling a little shaky. And if you're feeling shaky, that means you've got it. You're working hard. Tuck the chin. C-curve through that spine. Drop. Extend the whole body out. Full body stretch right here. Up next is a full teaser. We did it last time. If you struggled with it, still try it and give yourself some grace. It's not going to be perfect the first time. Now see what I'm doing here with my feet? Point and flex. If that feels good for you to follow along, do it. If you want to just keep your feet pointed and really reach for the opposite wall, do it. Now as we move through this teaser, if it's not feeling good for you, you're coming right back to this stretch and you're going to hold the reach, okay? To start it, refocus. Belly button the spine. Strong core, strong mind. We go up in this teaser on your inhale. So find your breath. When you're ready, inhale and rise. So straight up and hold. Now, if you can come up here, you just can't hold it with straight legs. Your option is bent knees. If you're finding it really tough to get up here, you're gonna do what we just did with one leg bent, one leg straight. Now just hold and focus. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, strengthen up through that core a little bit more. Make sure that chest is lifted. Arms are long. One last breath. Inhale. Now control it down. One vertebrae at a time. And we go right back up. Inhale, rise, and shine. From here, if you can keep your legs straight, arms reach, biceps to ears. Huge amount of work for your lower abs to keep your legs up strong. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good, last one. Drop the arms first, then C curve and roll down. One last time. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hold. You can be here, you can be here. You choose. If your legs are straight and you want your arms up, go for it. Up next, drop the legs, lift the legs. Join me if you can. Heels squeeze tight, low, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one and hold at the top. Drop the arms down, sink, reach, and stretch. Pointing through the toes, and hold. One last breath, nice and slow. Inhale, and exhale. Awesome. From here, hands come back down to your sides. Walk your feet in, bending through the knees. Easy bridge, just push the hips high. Nothing crazy, just releasing any tension through the hip flexors that teaser may have caused. Easy wiggle of the toes, then sink back down. All right, from here, we're gonna lift the feet back up. Option is to keep the knees bent. Option, straight legs to make it a little bit more challenging. Upper body stays glued to the floor. Right leg goes long down, and then lift up. Left leg goes down, lift it up. Your option is this. Bend legs and toes tap down. See the difference? Pick one and stay with it. One last time. Hold and freeze. Squeeze the heels together. Drop your legs together to the right. Circle around, corkscrew. Exhale and rise. Now, reverse. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. You have it one more set. So a set in the corkscrew is one each way. Now this last one, we're gonna hold center and freeze. Drop your right leg slow. Lift it with control. Left leg, drop down. Corkscrew, one each way. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Reverse. Leg drop. Right leg down. Left leg down. Bend your knee if you need. Lift, squeeze, circle. Corkscrew around. Reverse. Now this next leg drop, if you're feeling okay, you're gonna crunch up. Drop and lift. Now on the corkscrew, you drop your head down. You circle around to the right, to the left. We're gonna circle through this combo 2 more times. Drop the right leg. Lift it. Left leg. Up and hold. Drop the head. Circle around. To the right. To the left. You have one more in you. Yes, you can. Drop the right leg. Lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you rise. Head down. Corkscrew to the right. To the left. Awesome. Hug in. Rock. Side to side. Breathe here. You should feel sweaty. Yeah, you should. We have one more rock and roll. Side to side. Now, we're gonna hold center and we're gonna roll ourselves up. So freeze right here. Grab behind the back of the legs. Brace your core. Find your breath. Use your legs for momentum to help yourself roll up. When you're ready, rise and hold. We're gonna scoochy, scoochy, scoochy to the front edge of your mat. Or you can just do a scooch. It doesn't need to be a scoochy, scoochy, scoochy. Listen, guys, I'm losing it a little bit, okay? Right. So we're gonna balance here. Right on that tailbone. And we're gonna find it. So, core is again strong. We're gonna tuck that chin into the chest, C-curve through that spine. Now, this balance pose right here is something you can stay with and hold, or we're gonna get a nice massage for our spine. You're gonna C-curve through the spine. Watch the first one. It's called rolling like a ball because you stay like a little ball. You roll back to your shoulder blades, and then you roll up and you hold. Try it if you want. Inhale back, exhale up. Now, as you roll back, shoulder blades tap down. head does not. Inhale back, exhale and up. Good, 2 more, nice and slow. Lower back, bring it up. Last one, guys. Freeze at the top, hold it right here. Try and extend your right leg. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Bend it in. It's fun, isn't it? Sure it is. Find your balance. Bring it back in. Both legs together if you can. Hold it right here and freeze. You can rock with it if you want. It is not mandatory, but it is fun. Inhale back. Exhale up and hold. Option, bending the knees, a little roll and a little roll up. It's a lot easier with the bent knees, so feel free to use that option if it's what feels good for you today. You have it one more time, fight for it. Inhale back, exhale up and hold, freeze right here. Find your balance, push through. Oh, we get a break. Bottoms of the feet come together, open up through the knees, hinge at the hip, tip forward, stretch out through the inner thigh. Deep breath here, inhale, exhale. So that was big work for the core, the glutes, the back. Awesome work so far today. We're gonna transition to have a little bit more fun. We're gonna flip it over on our hands and knees today to start. So when you're ready, slowly rise up, transition on all fours. Now, if you have some types of knee issues and you want to put something cushiony underneath the knee, go for it. Maybe a pillow, make it a soft pillow, or maybe a little blanket just to protect those knees. Option, guys, if it's bothering your knees here, is to make it harder by going into a plank, right? So if you need to be off your knees today, maybe this is what you've got. Okay, if you want to start on your knees, you're right with me, and we're going to freeze right here and hold. We're going to refocus our spine nice and long so your head looks straight down to your mat. We're going to take our right arm and lift it straight out. Now, as you lift it up, try not to twist in that upper body, right? We're keeping everything parallel to the ground. Now, brace that core. Right arm is up, so left leg extends out. I here have my foot flexed. You can relax the foot, you can point the foot. As long as you keep your toes nice and relaxed, you're good to go. If you want to join me with a flex foot, do it. I like the flex foot here because I like to really sculpt my booty. Yep, that's for you, Megan. A little booty work. We're going to lift up and down, lift and lower. So head stays in line with spine. Squeeze through the shoulder blades as you pulse up. You have it here, 4, 3, 2, up and hold and freeze. Wait. Now I'm gonna relax the foot. Take the arm out to the side if that feels okay for you. If you need to put your leg down, do it. If you're feeling like you can go a little bit further, take the leg that's up out to the side. Reflex that foot if it's feeling okay. Now pulse everything up. Lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Relax the foot. Bring it back center. Drop on down. A little cat-cow. Drop the chin to chest. See curve through that spine. Oh, that feels so good. Stretching through the shoulder blades. Make sure that chin relaxes to the chest. Now reverse it. Belly down. Head rises. Okay, from here, we gotta do it all again on the other side. If you need a break from the wrists, go ahead and shake them out. If you need to sit back into a child's pose, do it. I will tell you, the more you do Pilates, the stronger your wrists are gonna get. So if it's your first time, feel free to take breaks. Left arm rises. Make sure you don't twist in that spine. Belly tight. Opposite leg. Kick it out. Squeeze through the cheek. Head looks straight down. I will walk you through this. Reaching through the fingertips. Option the flex foot or relaxed toes or straight foot, pointed foot, you choose. Pulse up when you're ready. Lift and lower. Now use your core and your mind to move through this. Inhale slow. Exhale, belly button closer towards your spine. Make sure you open up through the fingers of the hand that's down. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Lengthen, relax that foot. Take the arm out to the side. Make sure the shoulders don't hinge up, right? No shrugging here. Good posture, shoulders back and down. Big squeeze of the blades. Leg out to the side. Flexing through that foot if you can. Belly strong. Pulse it when you're ready. Lift and lower. So now you're not only working your back, you're working through your obliques. You're working your glute. You're working lots of stuff here. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Slowly bring it back center. Drop it on down, back to that cat-cow. Tuck the chin. Lift through that spine. Then slowly drop, lift the head. From here, we are gonna open up through the knees. So, drop the head, walk your knees wide, and then push the booty back. And then drop the head towards your mat. Hands go as far out as you can reach. And feel an awesome stretch down the side of the body as you reach further away with those hands. Relax the fingers down. Hold it there. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Okay, remember that Pilates push-up? We got a whole sequence this time, and it's gonna be really fun. We did this from the days of doing Pilates with Chewy for my foyer. Yeah, those days are back. Now, I will show you options throughout. You can always do it on your knees. We will come to a standing position. So if standing is not feeling good for you today at this moment, you're gonna hit this child's pose right here instead of standing up when we rise. Okay, pull it together, everybody. Belly button to spine, refocus. We're gonna lift up and out into our first plank. Option, hips are down and you stay on your knees. If you can, you're lifting up off the knees. Your palms are directly underneath your shoulders and your fingers are nice and wide. Now take that belly button, pull it towards your spine. Listen, it's a slow sink of the push-up. Elbows rub the rib cage. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and rise. You have it 2 more times. Just like that. Slowly float through the movement. Option, knees are down. Now listen, right here we hold our plank. You can sit back into a child's pose, or you lift the hips high, you take your hands, you walk them back to the toes, and listen, you fold forward, and you stretch the back of the legs, and doesn't that feel so good? So wonderful. We're gonna rise. So slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping the knees soft, start to lift. Head is elasting the rise, and once you allow it to come up, arms reach up and overhead. Now you're gonna walk the hands down the body, all the way back down. Hands hit the floor. Feel the deep stretch in the back of the legs. Walk the hands back out to that plank. And that is your full series in your Pilates push-up. We're gonna lower down. 4 slow. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. 3 to go. You have 2 more. Drop down. Abs tight, last one. Rise up. Hips lift. Walk it back. Did you see what I did there? You see how I snuck 1 more in? Yeah, we started with 3. That time we did 4. Slowly rise. Head is the last thing to come up. What do you think's gonna happen next? Oh man, I bet you know. I bet you know what you're in for. Drop those hands down the body. Reaching down for the toes. Walk it back out into a plank. If you're in that child's pose, it's time to come back out into that modified plank on the knees. Remember, you can do a Pilates push-up in a tabletop. Sure you can. We got 5. Squeeze the glutes, brace the core. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. 4, 3 to go. Right here is a great option. You're in a tabletop, pushing the elbows towards the legs, chest towards the floor. Last one. Push up and hold. Lift up through the hips. Walk it back. Now, we have one more to go. Hold the stretch, then slowly rise. Breathe. Head lift slow. Reach the arms up nice and proud. Walk the hands down. Now, of course, I have another surprise for you. Of course I do. From here, we're going back down into this plank, reaching down towards the floor. Of course, we're going to go down and do 6 push-ups, but the surprise is that 6 push-ups is a hold at the bottom because it's so fun. Listen, it's going to help. It's going to help, and it's going to feel good, and you're going to be stronger once it's over. So pull it together, belly in. We're ready. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, rise. 5 to go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4. Use that breath. Inhale as you drop. Exhale as you lift. 2 to go. Listen, guys, on this last one, drop, stop, hold. You are an inch above that floor. Your elbows are pulled in tight. Your knees can drop if you need it. Your spine is long and strong. Now listen, here is the hard part. Find your breath. On your next exhale, you're lifting up. So inhale strong. Exhale, press up and hold. Drop down. Knees, open up through those knees nice and wide. Sink into the child's pose. Up next, belly's gonna hit the floor, and then we're gonna cool it down. Take your time, lengthen out. Now that we're laying on our belly, keep it tight. Don't lose the focus of the core control as we lower down. Palms are gonna start right under the shoulders. Elbows, instead of having them come wide, squeeze them in towards your rib cage. Feet can be wide at the edge of your mat. Keep your head in line with your spine. Press through the palms, lift the head, lift the chest. Now add some tension in that palm. Push through the ground and just rise just a little bit higher. If this does not feel good for your back, drop out of it. You should feel a nice stretch down the front of the body. Now from here, we're gonna lower all the way to the ground. Head looks straight down to the floor. Shoot your arms up and out. Now my feet lifted. Your feet can stay down or they can rise with me. Up to you. Hovering over the ground. Head is looking straight down to the floor. Belly tight. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Now lift just a little bit higher. Up and down. Lift and lower. Option. Hands are down. And you're just lifting the feet and the head. Or your feet can be down and you're just lifting a little bit higher in that upper body. You choose. 4 to go. 3, 2, last one. Drop it down. Take a peek over your right shoulder. Bring your hands together. Clasp them low on the low back. Drop your elbows wide. Walk your feet closer in together. Kick your booty 3 times. Pulse it in. 3, 2, 1. Now lift out long and hold. Look the other way. Drop it down. Kick it 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Good. Come out of this with control. Lower down. Release the clasp of the hands. Bring the hands up overhead. We're going for that swim. We start with flight. Belly strong. Lift up and hold. Drop your right leg, left arm. Then switch. Switch again. Speed it up if you can, or you stay slow. Option, hitting the floor every single time and keeping it slow. If you can, you're speeding it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, lower it down, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Pick your upper body up off the floor. Sit back into a child's pose. We're gonna get a quick stretch. We're coming to the end, guys. You've made it. From here, we're gonna lift up just slightly. Take your right arm, cross it over the chest, and then push the body down onto it. So booties stay high in the air, palm pushes down into the floor. Now, see if you can square your chest to the mat and take that top arm and reach it just a little bit higher. One last breath. Use your core control to lift yourself out of this. Change arms. So cross over, booty stays high, palms are down, reach and drop. One last breath right here. Inhale.
You're taking me back to
And
the
exhale.
sleepless nights, phone calls and candlelights. Those
From here, we're gonna walk this arm out and
back when we were passing
sit back
notes
into
in
one
school,
more child's
spin our
pose.
songs
Push that booty back
backward,
over the heels.
talking about what we'd be when
2 breaths
we
right
were
here.
grown.
Inhale
Well, those were the days.
and exhale. Guys, you've made it.
You're taking me back.
Another Pilates class.
Taking me back.
Check. Repeat this one. You don't have to repeat it right now, but you could repeat it on Sunday. Sunday's a great day for Pilates. If not Sunday, maybe Monday. I would say at least 2 to 3 times a week if you want to become stronger and really feel the results. From here, we're going to slowly rise up, guys. Take your time. Your head is the last thing to rise. We're going to take one big breath all together. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. We've made it. Awesome job today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the hard work. DJ Holly Howells is in the house with those tunes. Awesome job today. Guys, if you have the energy to stay for one more, you know what's up next. However, you are free to go and enjoy your day. As always, we're going to continue to stay humble and kind to one another. If you're leaving, until next time, have a great day, guys. Peace on out.